Hey, this is Sam Black with my first match with Lantern in Modern. I'm on the play against Olerad. And I don't have a mill piece, but I have a Lantern. A little bit of interaction, so I'll keep this. I'll lead with the Lantern. This is not a great hand, but it's, I think, a clear keep, just because the parts I'm missing are relatively replaceable. Like, it's easy to find a mill piece, and once I do that, I can pretty easily find everything else I need. And I'm playing, oh great, I'm drawing a bridge and playing against Eldrazi. That was just great news all around. And here's a chalice, presumably, which I am ready for. Almost wonder if I'm supposed to wait in case there's another chalice, but seems kind of silly. I guess I could have played the needle here. Yeah, I should have played the needle. No, wait, I can't play the needle before killing the chalice. So never mind. That was right. Okay, so let's play the bridge. And now my opponent is basically locked out. Let's hedge against a main deck Ratchet Bomb. The alternative would have been to get Spirit Guide, but I don't know what I would be afraid of my opponent casting here. Oh, never mind. Needle doesn't stop mana abilities, so Needling Spirit Guide doesn't do anything. Alright. The concession to the Needle on Ratchet Bomb indicates that, well, I might be playing Ratchet Bomb main, which is good to know, although it doesn't really affect the rest of this match. Anyway, I'm going to want Ancient Grudge, so that I continue to be ready for the cards that matter. Nature's Claim I don't want. It interacts with Ratchet Bomb, but it doesn't kill Chalice, because Chalice will be on one if I care about it. Don't want Welding Jar. Most of these sideboard cards are pretty bad. There's a debate about Pyroclasm as to whether I'm worried about the fast draws. Let's see. Let's start with the main deck. I definitely want all the discard because I want to stop the couple relevant cards, especially Chalice. I don't need all of the mill pieces. So, okay, basically, the questions are Surgical Extraction, Needle. I'm going to want some needles, but it's not clear how many. I probably don't need Pyrite Spellbomb. It's probably worse. Well, not totally sure if it's worse than Pyroclasm. Because it does cycle, and sometimes I don't want that effect. I don't need all the mill stuff. Pixis is the worst mill piece because my opponent doesn't have anything I need to exile. And because my opponent has so few relevant cards, I don't need redundant lock pieces to lock them out. So I'm probably going to cut a Bell. And then Pyroclasm's also cuttable, but I want to keep one at least. Alright, let's say that I want at least 3 needles because I want to be sure that I can needle bomb, and after that they're not terrible. I don't want Sun Droplet, I don't think I want Spellskite, I definitely don't want Pixis. Let's assume Pyrite's fine because it cycles. And now I could go Surgical just to... I'll go another Pyroclasm to hedge against the fast draws if I don't have a bridge. And I need one more card. I guess it's just a Bell because I don't love anything else. Welding Jar would be fine for protecting bridge against Ratchet Bomb, but I think I already have that covered. And I don't think I need to Surgical anything. Alright, I'm going to keep this because I have a discard spell, so as long as my opponent doesn't have Spirit Guide, I can stop a Chalice, and I have Stirring's Defined Bridge. And locking draw steps is relatively unimportant in this matchup. It's just about finding bridge. And obviously he just had it all. Alright, so now I am not in great shape. I basically just have to hope to draw a bridge or an Abrupt Decay, or Grudge and a red source. So I'm probably going to lose this game, but it's worth noting that a lot had to go right for this to happen. I needed to, yeah, you just needed to have it all right away. Oh, there's Abrupt Decay. Well, that'll help my situation substantially. Definitely care more about the Chalice than the Endless One. Alright, let's start with Stirrings. See what we can find. Oh, none of those are bridge, so I guess I want... Well, this is interesting. I guess because I have Academy Ruins, I want to be milling myself to find bridge, so I don't want Lantern and I want to mill piece instead. And I guess it might as well be Bell rather than Shredder. So if I cast Bell and Needle, then I can use the Mox Opal to cast a discard spell. But if I cast a discard spell first, then I can see if there's something that I want to needle based on my opponent's hand. Bit of tension there. Just make them discard something if there's something I have to needle. I think I just needle Ratchet Bomb in the dark. I definitely want Ratchet Bomb needled. Yeah. Right. And now there's a question about playing Thoughtseize versus Inquisition. Inquisition could miss, but Thoughtseize puts me to 13 instead of 15, which is a full extra turn of attacks here. So I'm going to play Inquisition. Interesting. Had the Chalice. Oh, but didn't have the mana to replay it on one. Anyway, now that I have the Ratchet Bomb needled, I don't care about that, so I'll take the Chalice. And pass. I have very little time to usefully find a bridge off this bell. Alright, so I can play the Shredder and shred myself, and if it's a bridge, then I can still win. Or if I find a bridge in my upkeep. So I have quite a few more looks, actually. There we go. So I'm going to have one card in my hand, but that won't be an immediate issue, though it will eventually become an issue, because I am going to go to one, and so a small endless one can finish me off. So I need to watch out for that. No, it actually had to be this. If it was in my upkeep, I wouldn't have the mana to put it back in and cast it in time. So that was actually the last card it could be. Now what I want to find is an Inquisition, so that I can Inquisition my own Thoughtseize. And then I have to play this Opal to get down to one card. And so now I'm dead to Endless One for one to let the Mimic attack. There's nothing I could do about that. I should have tapped the Opal, but having the open mana doesn't do anything, so it doesn't really matter. So now I basically need to find a Lantern or an Inquisition before my opponent finds an Endless One or a Nexus. Or Thought-Knot Seer plus Dismember, if you can choose not to find a Thought-Knot Seer, which I guess you probably can't, but I'm not totally sure. So now I have to decide if I want to draw a Codex Shredder or a random card. Don't know the answer to that. Let's mill myself some more and see if I can find a Lantern. And then if I can't, I'll take the Shredder to keep digging for a Lantern. Interestingly, okay, well, that was not a great concession since I had not won the game yet. But amusingly, if he had cast Chalice on one, then I would be safe, because I could just cast the Thoughtseize and it would get countered. And then I'd have the game locked up, which is just a funny situation. Yeah, that was playing through a pretty threatening draw. Obviously barely winning, but I'll take it.